Not to stop, this character survived Superman Returns. He ducks out like delivering a nasty rib shot, going over to him, punching him back down to push-up position. Whoop. Superman got Zod trying to hit 30 on the fitness gram test, but luckily for Zod, he gets bailed out. Cause as Superman goes for another, the car drops on him and Zod gets his opening to now kick Clark back down to the ground. This battle has reached the point of f***ing raining cars. That's insane. At least Goku and Vegeta had the human decency to go somewhere empty, bruh. Zod hit him with a right, then an uppercut, telling
RickWa reacts.
What up, folks? Tis RickWa, and for this video's reaction, I'll be reacting to when Superman showed General Zod why he's the Man of Steel. And this is by BlankBoy. Oh, yo. Oh man, back again with a BlankBoy reaction video. And he's talking about Superman versus General Zod. Oh, yo. And for what it seems like, even just from looking at this first frame here, I think this is like the Superman movie that was like right before Superman versus Batman. So that's my best educated guess on that. But it's been a hot ass minute since I've seen that specific Superman movie, which is probably definitely one of the very few DC movies that I actually went about and watched in theaters. So there's that. But we'll see how this goes upon how BlankBoy puts his analysis and recap on this whole fight ordeal between Superman and General Zod. But it's always a fun, hilarious kind of time when it comes to how BlankBoy does his recap and analysis on situations like this, especially his meme and sound effect incorporation in the mix as well too. Oh man. But either way, enough of my yapping. Let me switch over to the green screen webcam real quick for y'all. There we go, folks. Also, I hope all of y'all are having a wonderful day today, and please be sure to check out and support BlankBoy within his content creation journey, along with any other content creators that I react to, and making sure to support them within their content creation journeys. But real quick, before I get started here, if y'all like this kind of content on my reaction channel, of course, please be sure to leave a like and leave a comment down below. You know, let's get things lively in the comment section, shall we? Like what you found to be funniest, what references I might have missed within the schmix of this all, something positive, and even a video request as well too. And just a rule of thumb, I don't react to anything that I've already seen, because then it is not a genuine reaction on my end. So just making sure to let y'all know of that. And lastly, if y'all like my content that much more, then of course please be sure to smack that subscribe button and the bell button, so then y'all know when it is that I'm uploading new content onto my reaction channel. And the support is always very much so greatly appreciated thus far and going forward. Y'all are amazingly awesome, folks. Cool. And as well too, please be sure to share it around with your friends or family, whatever you so choose to do, and even go about and check out my Patreon, and in which the link to my Patreon is in the description below if you want to check that out and all that good stuff. But without further ado, let's get started on this video, shall we, folks?
So Zod shoulder bumps Superman, skipping him across the ground like a rock on a lake getting laid out. Looking around for a quick second, you can see Superman is clearly doing a great job of saving this place. There's gotta be at least like 4 people alive still. Superman gets up from that delicious plate of dirt and dust, floating 2 feet off the ground looking silly. At that point, you might as well just stand, bro. Flying at BlankBoy max height won't do much for you. Superman and Zod charge into each other, creating a giant explosion, going flying into a building that by the looks of it has already been turned apocalyptic. Skyscrapers getting their blocks spun, nobody's safe in Metropolis. You got Lois Lane and Doc Rivers watching all this happen, and she gonna go write a report about the Abraham Lincoln squirrel instead. This is why you never get promoted, bitch. Superman goes flying through the building and Zod follows in after. Zod then starts to get on his Cyclops shit. No, I'm not talking about him getting his hoe took. I mean, being out of control with his powers. Specifically, laser beams. He started uncontrollably melting this building apart. Nobody getting their fucking taxes done anymore. Or if this is a news building, nobody getting their info on foreign affairs. Or if this is a recording studio, no one getting that 2025 new Kanye music. Zod is eventually able to stop himself, but the building is crumbling, so he gets the hell up out of there, and Superman follows him out. One thing always
Kanye
remains
like
consistent
that,
in these
Kanye
superhero
has
movies.
been
The final
on
battle
a
always
whole
got
other
and Superman is no different, despite how dangerous this area is. A bunch of niggas going, "It's a bird, it's a plane." No, it's. Last time we saw Superman, he was chasing after Zod. Well, I don't know what happened since then. I guess he rushed in and got smoked because he got thrown from the building, destroying cars after destroying homes, workplaces, and this parking lot not safe either. Shit hilarious. Look at all this. And when Batman pressed him about the destruction, he had the nerve to look at Bruce like,
Yo, what is this bitch tripping about?
It's all good though, because Superman is okay, even though not a single other Metropolis civilian is. And Zod is still on that ass, landing from the sky and kicking a propane truck towards Superman, who just simply says, "Excuse me?" jumping over it. Naturally, that causes a giant explosion, and this man Clark Kent takes the time to war farm in front of the flames. This is not an album cover. Come on, man. You can't be serious. You gotta stay locked in, bro. This is a familiar form. Awesome and weak like Captain Adam. Superman managed to right, block, gut punch, not once but twice. But it's gonna take much more than that to stop him. This character survives Superman Returns. He ducks out like delivering a nasty rib shot, going over to him, punching him back down to push-up position. Superman got Zod trying to hit 30 on the fitness gram test, but luckily for Zod, he gets bailed out. Cause as Superman goes for another, a car drops on him and Zod gets his opening to now kick Clark back down to the ground. This battle has reached the point of fucking raining cars. That's insane. At least Goku and Vegeta had the human decency to go somewhere empty, bruh. Zod hit him with a right then an uppercut, telling Clark to get off his lawn right now.
Dog. Not Goku and Vegeta fighting somewhere empty. And that empty place was Snow White. Yo, I heard that movie did even worse than Dragon Ball Evolution. Yo, I do not feel bad for that actress, if I'm gonna be honest. Yo, that's crazy that there was a movie that flopped worse than Dragon Ball Evolution. That's fucking hilarious. You gotta respect how BlankBoy be bringing up references like this in his videos. Same thing too with other content creators like Codename Super, Zephyr, Cool109, and more that be bringing up like, you know, funny like IRL references like that as they're going about with their recap and analysis. Just wanted to bring that up real quick. But continuing on.
Sending Superman flying up into a building but catches himself. Zod's hatred for Superman is on some reverse Flash with Barry Allen shit. Only a certain level of this can take a man so far back to his primal instincts, running up the building like a fucking gorilla. This was just pure fear factor too, cause this nigga can fly. Is this Krypton scared straight?
Zod brings Superman back to other
program ain't working cause Superman is not scared, colliding with Zod, sending him out of frame. He not getting left off the hook that easy though. Clark is on his ass now. Flying up to the construction building he landed at, looking around for Zod. I know he's fast, but he isn't that fast. He gotta be around here somewhere. Coming in with a steel beam that Superman slices, but still gets...
Damn!
On the bright side though, this construction site has gone 106 days without any accident. That's fire. I'm proud of y'all.
Well,
but while we're on the topic of superheroes, I'd like to thank the sponsor of today's video, DC Dark Legion. Zod then starts talking shit
Okay,
to
there we
Superman,
go.
even starts flexing his fit. He got the
Damn.
unreleased black version. Superman wants to say some shit about it, but he dead can't. He really got that shit on for real. So he does the next best thing and just attacks him, flying out the construction site. This whole thing is made even more crazy when you remember in the Justice League movie years later, he stole the look, retired the red and blue.
Wow.
Shit had him acting different too.
Damn.
Really, nigga?
His suit not even a symbiote. What the fuck is his excuse? Zod grabs Superman, headbutts him, and then kicks him.
Crazy.
His catch-up speed is ridiculous, dodging Superman's punch. He's
Weep.
being really
Oh,
aggressive,
nope.
and Superman using
Damn.
some IQ here, using Zod's momentum against him to kick him away. The cameraman must have known this was the money shot right here, because this one goes into first person, showing Superman landing left, and then flying into a right, punching Zod about 2 miles away. I think Zod started to get nervous here, so he just straight up runs away, and Superman follows him around the corner looking for him, only to get jump scared through the building getting grabbed. He must have decided that this building was looking a little too put together for his liking, and decides to throw Superman into it, who then throws him into another building, dragging his face across the windows. Superman
like
on
the
his
Super
bully right now,
Broly
literally
treatment.
doing Broly type moves, until he eventually runs out of building, so he then goes for a left, getting caught, pushed away, uppercut, and his cape grabbed. Didn't Edna
And
already
yeet.
teach us about this shit?
Left a man, express elevator, diner guy, snag on takeoff, splashdown, sucked into a vortex.
Yep.
No kicks.
Well, this is what he gets for not listening. Superman gets spun around on his cape and thrown
Yeet.
into another building.
Damn.
But my mom made it for me. Nigga, fuck your mom. I'm talking about the logistics right now. Look how he got you barreling through these buildings right now. Looking mad
Tumbling
silly.
and stumbling.
you prepared to do about it?
But he doesn't even get the chance to answer, because while he's floating there, he gets carried into space, but manages to reverse Zod, throwing him into the satellite. So my nigga, this is why my Wi-Fi been tweaking? I was on my Celestial 2 ranked game. This some bullshit. Zod pushes the satellite at Superman, and he's able to catch it, but Zod goes
Just
in again.
barely.
And Clark starts to catch
And then-
PTSD to his childhood. This wouldn't be the first time him barreling down towards
Damn.
Earth. Just this time his ass getting choked out and burning up in the process. Just when all the civilians thought that all of this was over, they get hit with some more BS. Cause Clark, Zod, and satellite pieces coming in to dehome at least 100 more niggas. They eventually land, and at this point, we have no idea who's got the advantage. That is until we see Zod get slammed back down to the ground by Superman, where they stay on the ground and they fight for a bit, until eventually Zod is able to get on his knees as Superman puts him in a sleeper hold. But Zod knows Superman too well. He's very strong, loves his family, low-key hates Batman. So, Flash, you coming to my party, right? Of course, man. Where was my invite, bro? And he's unwilling to kill. So Zod decides he's really about to put that to the test, using his laser beams on the family in front of him, putting Superman between a rock and a hard place. Either abandon your morals or risk this family's life trying to push my head. And so Superman does what he deems unavoidable and necessary, snapping Zod's neck, killing him in order to save the family.
That is a wild way to end the video. He's like, well, it's unavoidable. I guess I'm fit to have to boom. That's crazy. And there was even a little shockwave within the mix of Oh my god, that is wild. Damn, yo. General Zod was definitely giving Superman a run for his money, but Superman definitely showed General Zod why he's the Man of Steel. Oh, yo, this one was definitely hella enjoyable and hilarious from BlankBoy. Definitely a throwback and a half and then some, just from like the movie itself. And again, it's been a hot minute since I've actually like last seen that movie. And again, like, y'all can let me know in the comment section below, like, was that specific movie like right before Batman versus Superman, like, you know, pre Snyder cut? And yeah, I'll also be honest as well too, I did not watch I did not watch the Justice League or the Justice League Snyder cut. There is a lot of DC movies that I have not seen. I think like the last DC movie that I watched was Blue Beetle? Yeah, I think that was like the last one that I watched. And I think if I remember correctly, that one came out like after the Rob Pattinson Batman movie, or like, you know, like the recent new Batman. So yeah, so there's that. Oh, yo, but yeah, no, this was definitely, once again, very hilarious and very enjoyable from BlankBoy. Great, amazing stuff to him for this. And also, I hope y'all, the audience, have enjoyed my reactions to this video from BlankBoy as well. But either way, let me switch back over to the regular webcam real quick for y'all. There we go, folks. Once again, I hope y'all, the audience, have enjoyed my reactions to this video from BlankBoy, and also, once again as well too, great amazing stuff to BlankBoy for this video as well. But either way, I'm at the end point of this reaction video, and if y'all have gotten thus far, I do greatly appreciate that. It's basically, I'm fitting to bounce. So there's that. And if y'all like this kind of content on my reaction channel, of course, please be sure to leave a like, leave a comment down below, share my content around, as that does help with the algorithm. And if y'all have not already yet, of course, please be sure to smack that subscribe button and the bell button, so then y'all know when it is that I am uploading new content onto my reaction channel. And the support is always very much so greatly appreciated thus far and going forward. Y'all are amazingly awesome, folks. And as well too, if y'all want to get some extra benefits while supporting me a little bit further, then y'all can go about and check out my YouTube memberships by pressing that join button down below. And y'all can either join the Shoutouts tier or the Early Access tier, whatever floats your boat on that notion. And if you want even more benefits compared to my YouTube memberships, then y'all can go about and check out my Patreon, and in which the link to my Patreon is in the description below for y'all to check that out and all that good stuff. But either way, I'm fitting to bounce. I hope y'all, the audience, have a wonderful rest of your day. And until the next reaction video that I upload for y'all, peace out, folks.